to where like it's gonna ruin my life or something like that. You feel me? I'm here to agree to disagree and to learn. I don't know everything. Nobody on here does. So when you come on and you go into people's rooms, y'all know we don't really go to people's room like that. But when we go to people's room, man, it's all about respect. What's up, Tay? It's all about respect and it's all about showing the proper just due for people that have a different mindset than you. They might have a different mindset than you. That's why I picked today's topic, dating different cultures, because I want to try to. I know. Look. I know it's Friday night, going into 12 midnight, about to be Saturday. That's why we know we won't be on too long. Y'all know me. I really don't even be on this long. But I said uh, when I come from Atlanta, I came from Tallahassee to Atlanta, and then I drove down south. So I'm down south now, where my parents are at. Uh, for those of you that don't know, my mom has dementia. So we're trying our best to
What's up,
tackle that together
Daniel?
as a
It's
family.
just open
And that's
open
how you
chat.
should be.
I'm just
That's how
kicking
you
it,
should
hanging
be.
out.
If you don't understand the time that you have here with your parents, it's so important. But we never had this conversation. What's up? What's up, Tay? We never had this conversation. Man, I kind of forgot how everything worked. Let me see how this thing worked, man. I'm gonna add it to the story. I know that for a fact that we're going live. But here, okay, it's giving me 1 minute before I can actually add everybody on. So I'm gonna finish my little 1 minute soliloquy. Add everybody on. Culture. How do you guys feel about your culture? Culture dating. So we're talking about before other people push the algorithm here. Um, Cultures appreciate each other more than their own. For some reason, it seems to me that social media is pushing this initiative that everyone else's culture is more important than the one that you have. Everyone that's black, a white culture or Hispanic culture or Indian culture or African whatever culture or French culture is better than your own. And it seems like it's always been an initiative for everyone to push people dating out of their race, out of their own culture. And I'm not saying nothing's wrong with it. I'm just saying they're trying to make it seem like there's something wrong with it. Remember, I said this a while back. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with what we already have done. But for some reason, someone wants to adjust what we are trying to accomplish as a one culture. One that mean an African American, that mean a Black American, that mean a white American, that mean a somebody's trying to change the way we think about things, and then like they're trying to make our kids forget about where they come from. I don't understand that. You can manage AI summary settings. Okay, I didn't know that. It's new stuff on here, guys. I'm just wishing that I could take this off, but for some reason, your boy can't. I don't remember how to do it. Give me a second here. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I can add it. A while back, for some reason. What's up, bro? They added some on here a while back where, as soon as I come on, some type of commercial thing takes place of it, and then they try to add me to all these other people's lives, and I mean, it's just crazy. What's going on with TikTok? What's up? What's up, boss? Oh, Chris. So, Chris,
What's
I,
going
we,
on here?
how you doing? How you doing? I know we don't have a lot of time. What's up? What's up, Mike? My boy Tay.
No, I'm lost.
Okay,
What's going on here?
here we go. Here we go. So look, here we go.
What's going on?
So so basically, I brought this up because have you realized that it's hard to reverse your algorithm? Everything you liked or you once looked at, for some reason, on all these social media platforms, even if it's your real name, for some reason they're trying to make it stay like it is, right? Without you being able to change anything. If it was all everything that you looked at that spoke about men being positive, the rest of your algorithm on any of your other social media sites is going to be the same. If it was speaking on women bad, you're going to get the same on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Everything's going to be the same. With the algorithm thing, man. Is there any way that you guys think you could reverse the algorithm? Just speaking off that, and then I'm going to let you know where I'm really going at with it.
Delete
All
my
right.
cookies. I delete my cookies and my
Delete your cookie
cache.
on your phone.
Yeah, on my
Okay.
phone, on my PC, because that has a lot to do with your phone remembering stuff.
Mm. Okay. Yeah. I didn't know you. I didn't know your phone couldn't still.
What Chris said.
Yeah. I didn't know your phone couldn't still do that though. Your phone could still do that though, right?
Right.
Correct.
And also turn off any AI machines you have on your phone.
Okay. AI machine. Okay.
Copilot.
Gotcha. How do you do that, Chris?
Uh like I think on mine, Samsung, who is it? It's one of them little, they already got the AI on here, Google. I just turned it off, disable
Yeah.
it, and use it when I want
Okay.
to, because the AI assistant is really, it's wonderful once you learn how to use it. But
Okay.
I turn it off when I'm not using it.
Yeah. Okay. The reason why I brought that up. The reason why I brought that up. It seems to me, especially when it comes to me and the AI is going on over here, it's showing more black women failing at marriages than anybody. Maybe black men too. So I guess I could say black people, period. But it shows when I look at the divorce rate, when I look at uh relationships, period. Relationships, period. Your algorithm shows, and here we go, because I know Tay probably wonder where I'm going at. Here we go. So the reason why I brought that up is because when it comes to this thing called incest, you guys know what incest is, right?
Right.
Okay, here we go. Incest. Now, I've been a part of white, black, Hispanic, those three. I've been a part of those three families. It is normalized a little bit more in other cultures, but Black American, you can't tell me that we have normalized incest in relationships. Come on now.
It
That was in a lot of my white brothers and sisters' household. Go ahead, Chris, and take.
I never experienced it.
You never experienced it.
No,
Have you ever heard about it or seen it on
I
TV?
I knew about it, but it was kind of a hush hush thing. Nobody really acknowledged it, or you know what I'm saying. But nah, me personally,
Exactly.
I didn't have any friends, and the one that I heard about that I can't confirm or don't know because I don't too much care. I
Hmm.
probably shouldn't have been in the vicinity I was in anyway. And when the conversation was going on, they was black.
Okay. All right.
Does that
Now,
make
now, now
sense?
they did. Now they did. Yes. Yes, it does.
And I don't
It
know
does.
neither one of them. I don't know neither one of them. So it don't matter to me. But they was talking about a situation. I just happened to hear about a situation with somebody gossiping.
Exactly. It's something that nobody want to talk about comfortably, bro. They don't want to talk about it comfortably because either they're doing it or they know or they're living around it. You see how it's easy for you to say and talk about it? A lot of people can't talk about that, bro, because it's something that touches near and dear to the heart. I wanted to get this out the way first because incest. How close can people date cousin to cousin, man? I mean,
I think it's
there's people
third.
that are dating cousins and cousins, man. Come on now.
I think it's third or fourth or something.
Okay, this is your opinion, right? This is your opinion,
This is
pretty
you
much.
know, no, not really. You know, when I got married, we had to take a test to make sure we wasn't related. And she was white. So that didn't make a lot
Okay.
of sense to me, but you get where I'm coming from with that? But it used to be that you had to take a test so that you would make sure you wasn't related because, uh, medical things can go wrong, is what I understood out of the conversation. I'm still not for sure. You know what I'm saying, Coach?
Mm. You still not for sure that you guys are
I'm
related?
No, I know we're not related, but what I'm saying, I'm still not for sure uh why they had the exactly why they had the test. Was it really to see if you, because they used to wouldn't marry you if you was like that.
Mm.
And that's why I say, so when I
Okay.
say third or fourth cousin, that come from like the hospitals where they say, you minimize the risk of messing up your child.
Exactly. And okay, watch this. Here we go. Here we go. Now, in the 90s, going into 98, 99, there was something going on with cerebral palsy,
Right.
cerebral
Cerebral
palsy.
palsy. Uh-huh.
Okay, here we go. Here we go now. So it was very big. It wasn't very big in the black household,
No.
and then in the early 2000s, it started to grow. Actually, in the late 90s, it started to grow, but it started to grow a little bit more in the 2000s.
But coach, would you say
Now,
some of these people
go ahead.
would take that chance to keep wealth in the family?
That's there we go. That's true. But everything that we've seen other cultures do, as Black Americans, when we get rich and we start to try to do some of the things that they would do. Look at the straight hair vibe that happened, bro. Remember the straight hair
Well,
vibe that happened?
yeah.
Then black people start going around with perms.
Yep.
You feel me?
And the whole
Tay, what you think
time,
about that, man?
and the whole time they was like my partner said, you had people that would roll around like hot dogs on the beach. They look like they in a hot dog warm. They trying to be you. You trying to be
Oh yeah.
them. Nobody's
Okay.
satisfied, homie.
No one is satisfied because now go ahead, Tay. Because I'm gonna switch it to the YT. Go ahead. I'm gonna switch it to the YT again. Go ahead, Tay.
All right, so I'm gonna say this first, right, real quick. So just because I didn't get to answer the algorithm thing,
Oh, go
Okay,
ahead.
okay. Go ahead.
Right.
the algorithm thing, the only thing I found out was if you start watching other things, then them things would like start becoming in your feed. That's how I
Exactly.
that's how I like really discovered like before it was like certain things that just pop up. I'm gonna say, for example, the women that just had on bikinis, right? And the
Okay.
more I strayed away from that, they never popped up again.
How do we? Okay, when you say straight away, how do we change it though? How can we push away from that?
Um, I think
By searching
everything
other things?
Yep.
pretty much, like, yeah, pretty
Or
much.
just hurry it up and like when it hits,
Or
just hurry
liking
up
it,
and scroll. Like don't give it
Okay.
any
yeah,
attention.
Okay.
yeah. Or you could tap that those little buttons at the top of the thing and be like, oh, you're not interested.
Not interested. You right. Not in. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
I'm not sure about because I left out on the second question.
Okay,
about family.
it's like there was a problem with incest. That means dating the same family.
Okay.
In your opinion, how far removed do you have to be? Because I even know some friends that are cousins that has married. Like their wife is actually their cousin. You know what
Okay.
I mean? And I'm talking about up north and down south. This is in Brooklyn and in Miami. This is
So
happening.
my
One of them
dad.
Hispanic, both of them Hispanic, actually.
Okay. So the short little thing with me, right? So my mom is from Watts. My dad is from Mississippi. Um, my dad was 20 years older than my mom. So he came, like when he came over here, his cousins was over here too. So everybody called him John Ernest. So I think everybody was like kind of like a little younger than him, and he used to watch. Um, he used to watch people's kids. Um, he used to watch his cousins' kids, things of this sort. So happened some family members moved up the street from us, and we used to visit them when they lived in LA too. When we used to live in LA, I started dating this one nurse. This one nurse had a friend, so we go over to the friend's house one night, and she was known as being kind of, you could say, loose, but she had a boyfriend
Okay.
there. She had a
Yeah.
boyfriend there. Like, okay, so I was like, oh, whatever. Any kind of little passes, I was like, oh, whatever, right? Because my girl was there too. So I forgot how it happened, but I remembered her name, and I just so happened to be scrolling on Facebook, and she left a comment under my dad's picture.
Hmm.
And I'm like, Dad, who is this? It's like, oh, that's my cousin's daughter. I said, what? I said, oh, okay. So then I had told the girl I was with, I said, you'll never believe this. I said, such and such is my cousin. And she was like, what? So she started going off on me for no reason. Because I think she said, oh, I think we had a conversation like, oh, I think she like you or something like that. You know how girls are.
Okay.
So I had to ask my dad, okay, are y'all like, because people start calling cousins just cousins, just if they close and tight.
Yeah, exactly.
So I had to make sure that it wasn't, was this blood, or was it, just like, oh, y'all just been knowing each other for so long that it's cousins. You was watching the kids. Now it's cousins, and come to find out they are cousins, and that potentially could have been dangerous.
Yeah.
There, if no questions was asked and no discoveries were found.
How far removed though? What was the distance?
I want to say 3.
Oh, okay, third cousin. Okay, yeah, that
Yeah,
is kind of close. Yeah,
yeah,
third is close.
yeah. That's
Third is
close.
very close. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Chris.
What's up?
Now, I think you. I think you was just about to answer it before I asked Tay about his opinion on the first subject. But on the whole cousins thing, man, the incest, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it, man? How do you feel about it? Then we're gonna move to dating your friend's ex. That's a little bit more serious topic. And
I
then
don't
hopefully
think
by
it's.
then we could grow the page a little bit.
I don't think it's. I think if it's harmful to another life coming in this world, I think you shouldn't do it. But You know, at one point it had to be like that. You remember when the blood was pure?
Mm.
Like if I the way I think about it, and I guess I can't call it incest so much, but when when we were first when the first man and woman was procreating on this earth, you know, when they had children, something had to happen. You get where I'm coming
What you
from with
mean?
that?
That's, something had to happen with.
With the begatting and the begatting, because everybody was related.
Yeah.
You know, he had,
Right.
Adam and Eve had a lot of children.
Man, that's a great, bro. That's a great statement, bro. I gotta let Tay say something about it too. So you saying you think all of us kind of related in some way, in
Yeah,
some type of way?
you. If it's one seed and one egg, that's what it is, man.
Man, that's crazy, man.
I've had that thought too. Um,
Yeah, I have.
Do you know how
but
many children they had? How long they lived? 930 years. You know how many kids they had? You see all that begatting?
Why you say but, Tay?
I'm because you know what, I'm not real versed at what happened down the trough, down the line.
Yeah.
I'm thinking there's some sort of explanation on that things got somewhere is separated.
Mm.
What the
Man,
fuck?
that's
I'm
crazy.
just thinking at some point in time.
You're from Europe?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a little baby there.
Yeah, something happened.
Nah, that was a little kid. That little kid, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Something happened. I don't know what it is, Tay, bro. I mean, so you think so seriously, you think that when something happens like that, we kind of should mind our business on if
No,
two
well,
people.
for I mean me, because it's always like, listen, a stranger is fine, right? A stranger is fine. Like if you happen to know, like if it's your cousin or whatever, like I'm pretty sure you could be like, I'm good, and find a stranger.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's so many people on this world. I don't see why you would try to date your cousin. That's a big issue. That's a big issue, man. Well, it
That's
used to be a big issue. I think it's kind of slimming down
I
now. You know,
I don't see. I can't
I,
see. I can't look at them like that because we kicked it. I mean, we did stuff together. Me and my cousins. They
okay,
know
man
too
and
much
woman.
about me. Both. And when I
We talking
say
about
like
man and woman. Okay,
we
watch
not
this.
did
Watch
stuff
this now.
like that.
Watch this,
I'm
Chris.
talking about like slept together. Been mad at each other. Done had a fight. We done been through some things. I can't see myself having no relationship. That's kind of like a sibling.
Cool. Hey, me and you understand that, but that's why I'm saying that what I was saying earlier. We follow a lot of what other cultures do for some reason. We have our own culture, but for some reason, oh, it's cool that they're doing this. Let's try to do that. Oh, and a lot of people follow black people's culture. You know what I'm saying? But here we go with that. So I'm gonna tell you about an instance that I had when I was young, to where my older female cousins, about I think they were like 16, 17. I might have been 14. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We around here playing the hunting game. You know, these girls was all on me. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And then when I brought it up to my friends, they said that some of their cousins did the same thing to them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just
But
being real. You know me, I try to keep it real, man.
yeah,
All right. All right. Well,
that's
if
why I
some other
say.
people, what's up?
All right.
You'll say what now?
Nah, that's what I was gonna say. Uh, everybody had their relationship. You can't once you figure out what's really going on, you be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. Yeah.
it don't
That's
never
crazy,
be.
man.
You know what I mean?
I guess I never had like my see, our family was like my parents were real close to the vest, right?
Okay.
So a lot of these like the cousins relationships
Yeah.
everybody had, I didn't have that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was like me, my sister, my brothers, and mind you, my sisters and brothers are older than me by my dad being, 20 years older than my dad had me at 46. So,
Okay.
Everybody's older than me. My mom and dad, they were real like they didn't want to be around family like that. They was like how everybody be around their family, on these certain holidays and these, just always around their family. I wasn't. So it could be harder. I knew everybody, but I wasn't hanging around them like that. So most of the people that I knew were strangers. So just I can't relate to
Gotcha.
to that side of it.
Gotcha. All right, we'll go over this real quick. Like I said, man, if it's late, man. So if it, your boy hadn't been on in a while, so we'll go. We just gonna go with the flow on it. So here we go. Here we go. Dating your friend's ex. All right, dating your friend ex. This two people that I care about deeply. These boys been definitely supporting me since we started. We actually been supporting each other. You know what I mean? I think I seen both of y'all do y'all own thing with the live, so I do need to make sure whenever you guys go live, I need to make sure I get back into it and support you guys a little bit more for real, for real. I appreciate you coming here tonight.
Oh,
How
no
you guys
sweat.
feel about dating your friend's ex, man? I had a homeboy. I actually got two that like my brothers, but every chance they get, they date one of my exes, man.
That's
They
crazy.
date one of my exes. I'm just being real. Like they like, look, man, you didn't marry her, so they feel like it's all game. I mean, it's all free game. But if I did that to them, they seem that it hurt their heart.
Do you think
How you
it
guys feel
would?
about it, man?
Do you think it would?
And do I think as far as would it hurt
If
their heart?
I think it depends on the level of connection.
Bro,
You know
they
what
could
I'm
just be
saying?
meeting a girl. Chris, this how it goes. I talk to a woman, we'll connect. I'll see a disconnect. They'll see me. They'll probably got introduced to the girl because they my brothers. So hey, this is such and such and
Uh,
such. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, Chris, I kid you not. They find the girl Facebook, and me and the girl never was friends on Facebook, but they know the girl first and last name in the Facebook. I don't know how that algorithm comes like that. They don't even know the girl first name and last name, Chris. But some type of way, they can find the girl on Facebook, and then they'll request them as a friend. Next thing you know, they talking on the phone. I mean, not talking on the phone. They talking on Facebook. Now, is that right or wrong?
Wrong.
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 Why you say that, Tay? Why you say that?
Listen, I come from I have real hard lines that I have. And that's one of them. Anybody will tell you that know me. I'm real hard on Negroes that do that.
How long you got to be talking to the girl, Tay?
And let me tell you this too. It sometimes for me, just how me and you are.
Yeah.
If I find out that she was with you, I don't want her no more.
Exactly.
That's how it is for me.
Me
Man,
too.
Tay, they normalizing this now, man. They normalizing.
I've never maliciously or to me that was always off limit.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it don't when time comes into play, I'm like, man, I don't even care no more if they do because it's been so long. But I live in a small town, so things might be a little different. Does that make sense?
Well, I'm from a small town, though. I mean, the same thing. Cause you're gonna run into some of the same people.
Yeah, I'm not.
I understand that, but man,
it's enough
what,
women out here
yeah.
where you could damn near find damn near same looking woman.
I mean, seriously, that is definitely true.
You ain't got to, especially listen. If it's like, oh, I didn't know, I barely know him. I could kind of see that.
Mm-mm.
But if you know the dude, you know they've been together, you know things of
What's up,
their
DJ?
relationship
How's
and
it
all that.
going,
First of all, it
family?
look fishy as hell. Because
Yeah,
it's like
What if they
that's
come tell me, Tay?
you always
What if they come tell me, Tay? What if they come tell me, hey, what matter of fact, they come to you and say, hey, Tay, man, I know, you dated a girl, but y'all weren't serious or nothing like that. You know what I mean? She told me that it was okay. If it was okay with you, we could try to go out. I just want to make sure it's not going to rub you the wrong way.
But how do you even get that far?
Hey,
See, that's where my mind is.
bro,
How do
I'm
you
with
even
you.
get that far to where you like?
I'm with you.
Because I didn't see you with the homie, so it ain't like you could play it off. Why are we having these dealings like this to where you just think it's cool for you to move in like that? That's how do you get all the way there?
Say this
So now
being
y'all sitting on the
roommates.
phone talking. Y'all got to be sitting on the phone having conversation.
It's done being roommates like that, Tay. Roommates. I'm talking about cousins, brothers being roommates, and like the girl act like she don't even remember. I don't remember his face. I'm like,
Nah.
damn. I'm like,
Somebody
damn, man.
being greedy, somebody being malicious, somebody being it's a lot of those things and they ain't good words.
I tell you, I had one girl tell me, she was like, he just seemed like he's cool. I was like, okay, that's okay. So the day that she's supposed to came, she had like she didn't know that we stayed in the same house. So when she came over, she looked at the house and was like, hold on, that looked like the same house Zach stayed in. And he was like, yeah, I told you that's my brother. And so she thought he was just talking. You know how people be like, oh, that's my brother. The same way Chris was saying, everybody say they cousins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So so when she got to the house, she passed by my room and went to his room.
Oh man, come on, man. No.
This been like in the last 5 years. This happened to me, at least twice. Twice.
But listen,
Two different guys.
People remember streets. Man, people remember houses and man, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like you just got some kind of brain aneurysm where you can't
I'm telling you, bro. I can't make this up. This is how I came up with the subject.
That's ridiculous.
So I wanted to make sure I knew I wasn't wrong. I'm just saying I want to see what you guys think, because at the end of the day, it's people that date, they like, hey man, don't let your girlfriend stop you from getting a wife. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all heard that before. So
what?
it's like, yeah, they like, don't let, like, if you have a girlfriend and your girlfriend has a friend, and say both of them like you, but you met the other one first, because that was your first choice, because you didn't meet the other girl first. How would you feel about that? Would you still try to date her friend, or would you call it a loss?
But how would you even know that to get that far? That's where my mind goes. Like,
I got you.
Yeah, you can look on the outside and be like, oh yeah, okay, like she's prettier than her, or she has a better look than the one that I chose. But how would you even know she's that kind of material if you're not probing her, asking her questions? And, like, it's a lot going into that.
Exactly. So that means dead wrong. Period. Just dead wrong.
Yeah,
all
you
the
dead
way
wrong.
through.
Period. Like I've had friends that
right.
did that they've clashed behind a woman and swore that I knew what was going on, which I didn't. And when I found out, I was shocked just as much as everybody else was. But it's like it's a million other women around, especially we live in close to LA. We live in
So
Southern
how in the world we
California.
dating the same girls then though? Why do you think? Because women want to know that. Women want to know why men date the same. I mean, they do it in the entertainment industry. They do it in at the schools and the education
But
system.
that's different. See, all right, so the entertainment, right? When I actually like hear these people talk, because I used to think the same thing about the entertainers. I put them in a separate category because it's like, okay, they're around the same people. Them women know what to do for these high profile people. Like they already are accustomed to this. So that's one of the things that I heard. Like, oh, they're accustomed to like a ball player, right? A woman that's had a ball player already know what a ball player, his schedule and what he needs. Okay, whatever, I get it. Whatever, right? That's them. Regular Negroes, everyday run of the mill, right? I don't understand. Yeah, y'all do be in the same friend circles, but I don't see how you can look at somebody and be like, "Oh, you was with my homeboy." I had to stop talking to somebody because of that. He tried to keep it a secret as long as he could, but I was like, I had to probe him, like, "Hey, how far did y'all go with this chick? Like, you don't got to spare me, so I won't be spending money and effort and time. Don't have me a part of the gang like that. I don't want to be gang like that."
Would you cut your friend off just because of that though?
What you mean?
Like somebody very close to you? Like somebody been close to you. Like I had brothers 20 years, we 20 years in, and they never defied me ever. But it just so happened that they said, "Man, you got your choice of women has always been so awesome. I want it. I'm tired of." But I told them, look, because
Well,
I
had
was
that
married
nigga, had
before.
that nigga pick your women for you then.
No, that's what they said to me. That's what they said.
Shit.
That's what I'm saying. That for some reason they were like, look, I cannot make this up. They were like, Zach, you've had some cold ladies. I was like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? I understood it in my mind what they were trying to say. And I'm like, well, you guys could go out there and put forth effort for your own, style of women. But what you do is you go off for the ones that it got introduced through me. And I'm not talking about all my friends. I'm not even talking about like a quarter of my friends. This is probably like 3 or 4 guys that I still look at as close friends, but for some reason, like either the girl will try to get back at me through my friendship with them, or and she already knew that they liked her. You know what I'm saying, in some type of way. But she also knew that they had my type of vibe, cool vibe, chill vibe, try to take care of his woman vibe. So they gave it an opportunity to get to know the guy. And I'm like, well, damn, like Tay said, how did you guys get to know each other? And you supposed to be focused on me. Like how did that happen? You know what I'm saying?
It made me feel like some underhanded stuff was going on way before the breakup, or way before it would ever happen. That's how they make me feel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wish I had a woman to speak on that, but I guess I'll ask that tomorrow. Because when you go live, you kind of gotta go live first before you go live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait to figure out how. I can't wait to figure out what women thought process is when it comes to if you dated the same friend. Like I don't know how. Listen, I've had a lot of girls do that to me and my homeboys, man. I mean, basketball team, football team, and it was only one cheerleader that was this and the one. So next thing you know how that jock world is, man. Like
Yeah.
everybody for some reason with that popularity and going through
Yeah.
college, high school, college. Like I said, in the nursing field, in the nursing world where you at, Tay,
Yeah.
I know for sure you go through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's bad.
But it's bad. See what I'm saying? But it goes through even to marriage, Chris. It goes to marriage, bro. To where these two people, okay, I'll have a homeboy that's working with me. I've had this happen in the military. Oh, it's bad in the military. Take my fault. It's real bad in the military. I had a homeboy. We were in E6 together. Actually, we were E5 going to PLDC, primary leadership training and development. We went to that together. We graduated. He saw me. The girl came, hugged me, whatever. We didn't have a child together, but she had a child that I called my son. And I just never thought my homeboy was thinking of my girl in this type of way at the time. My ex. I gave her a ring, Valentine's Day. We went I think we went like a couple months. And we end up breaking up. About 3 months later, I don't hear from my boy no more. How you doing, Miss? Oh, how you doing, Auntie?
No, I'm just saying hi. I miss you. I love you.
Yes, ma'am.
And I seen you out here, so I just want to stop by and say, hey, fellas, how y'all doing?
Yes, ma'am.
How's everybody doing? Y'all good?
Yes, ma'am.
Great.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
I'm good.
We live tomorrow.
I'm glad to see you, Zach. I hadn't heard from you in a while. I love you. Y'all take care. Bye.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, bye-bye.
But that's what happened. So about 3 months later, 3 months later, I don't see my boy no more. I don't even hear him. He's not calling me. Nothing. I just end up seeing him at the mall one day. This was in Columbus, Georgia. And I end up seeing him at the mall. There's only one mall there, so you're gonna see everybody. And boom, it just opened up a can. I'm like, damn, when y'all start? And he was like, look, man, you wasn't treating her right, and you wasn't doing this. You had so many other girls. He was going back telling her all the bad stuff I was doing, bro. I mean,
Of course.
he was telling her all the ways.
Of course.
And
That's how that works.
But see, this is the thing this the problem that I have. And I've talked to one of my boys that kind of like, they kind of be on that. They know how I am. They know my policy is very with that. But it's like this almost this pimp mentality, this pimp thing that's not realistic.
Yeah.
Like she chose.
Yeah.
Like all of these little stupid things. And it's like,
that's what she said. That's what he said, bro. That's what he said. That's exactly what he said. She chose him.
It's ridiculous. It really is. It's really ridiculous. It's not even on no like, oh, like salty, but it's just like, can you find your own? That's where I come from.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think it's a source of. I think it's a lack. I think it's some kind of lack there.
What if they could find their own? They just too greedy. What if they just too greedy? Because I got a brother that's a little bit just too greedy. You know, he got his own people, his own girls now. But boy, for some reason.
But see, my thing too is because questions have to be answered. What would you be willing to go through to get that? Because in the old, like I'm sure back in the day, like when they was, when we were hunters gatherers and things like this, they had men stay in the village, watch after the women. If you did something with they women, they would come back and whoop your ass, and you out the village.
You gotta go.
You got to go. You can't even trust no nigga like that.
Not around your wife.
Place your bets, please.
Not around your wife, man.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't even understand how their brains work.
Okay, let me ask you this. Here we go. Okay, just to have a little rebuttal. So, what if the woman sees that we're not trying to like marry them? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of women want to get married. A lot of women want that ring. They want that, well, can't say they want stability because they are already probably taken care of if they're still in a relationship with us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How you feel?
Place your
How do
bets,
you
please.
feel about if we as men aren't going 100%,
Dice
and
round.
we don't go after him trying to marry the woman? Is she still off limits? That's what I'm saying. If you're saying you love her, but you hadn't shown you love her. So what the friends are saying is, hey man, I'm willing to throw away my relationship with you temporarily for something that's permanent, long term, and maybe we can swing back around and be friends later. This is what has been told to
Place your
me.
bets, please.
But how do you eat? But see, my thinking is, how do you even get there?
Yeah, I don't know how they get there.
See, that's my whole. To even get there, you have to be a scandalous type dude.
Dice are out.
Exactly. That means you saw me messing up. Well, what if we're not listening?
7.
So say we messing up. Okay, they gonna miss JD. Okay,
No bets.
so say we messing up. Say we messing up in a relationship. The
Because what if I
woman,
say, hold on, wait, let me just say this. What if I just say decide to throw down the gauntlet and let's have a duel? How about that? Let's have a good
what you
old
mean?
fashioned duel. Let's take 10 steps, nigga.
That's messed up.
Then
Dice
what?
are out.
Then what?
Well, look, but remember, you already dumped the girl though. You already dumped the girl though. Remember, how long is it? Let's just say me or you, we got a relationship with a woman, and now we probably about to get married to the woman. So the lady that we left that's still single, she don't have nobody to go to, but your friend is available.
But so in your mind, you must plan on at least one thought would have to be, I don't plan on talking to this dude no more.
Yeah. Yep. I think that's exactly what I was told, man. I think I was told that.
And that's sad.
Since I was gone. Yeah, I was gone to the military. No. I had left the military and he was still in. So he felt like we probably wasn't gonna go across. He had signed up for another 5 years. I had already got out. So you hit the nail on the you definitely hit the top of the nail on that, because that's exactly what he told me, man. That's exactly what he told me.
5.
JD, you still there, JD?
Yeah, I'm here. How y'all doing?
Pretty good. We're just trying to get a woman perspective.
Oh shit, on what? You know I'm always game.
Okay, just a friend dating your friend's ex. Because you can speak on the women.
That's a no-no.
You and your friend. That's a no. Okay,
That's
all right,
a no-no.
Okay, here we go. This is what I just told Tay now. So you go off and you are in a successful relationship, but that person that you dumped is now being courted by your ex. I mean, by your friend, your current friend.
That's a no-no. That's not my friend. Because I don't care if we're not together or not. That's weird.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, and I've had it done to me. I've had a best friend sleep with my kid's father and got pregnant by him. And
Sorry about that.
she thought there was nothing wrong with that. Like, you weren't with them, blah blah. Nigga.
How long removed was the relationship?
To be honest, I think we were in the relationship.
Oh my!
If I'm being honest, and I found out, through actually my kids, because our kids had grown up together. It was like she was family.
That's one of the number one ways people find out is the kid.
Yeah, so our kids was talking one day, and it kind of came out and up, and I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I asked.
And he told the truth.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to lie to me. Because lying is just gonna make the matters worse.
Yeah.
For me, just come on and give me the truth. Let me know what it is, and then give me the option if I want to deal with you after this or not.
Okay, this the big one right here because this is what Tay's saying. So basically, throughout the relationship, they was able to have time. How in the world they still have time though? If you
That's why you make time for what you want. But see, one thing I knew my kid's father was a hoe. I mean, I knew. But as long as I was number one, and you took care of home and you took care of me, I didn't care what you did out in the street. But
so he
that
but
was my 19 to 30-year-old self. My
gotcha.
54-year-old self, I would never. Heavens no. You understand? But back then that was my mindset.
5.
He was a whole monger.
Yes, he was.
Oh my
He was, and
Dang.
he took from them and gave to me, and I didn't see anything wrong with it. I tried to tell the women, you can continue doing what you're doing, but he's taking your money and bringing it home to me. If you're cool with that, keep doing what you're doing. But I'm just letting you know, as a woman, he's not leaving. He's not going anywhere. He has a whole family over here. They chose to keep doing what they were doing. So thank you for paying my rent this month. Why am I going to be mad?
Time to shoot the dice. Hard.
But like I said, at my 54-year-old self now, I wouldn't go for it even if if I benefited from it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think there's a lot of women that has gone through that process. A lot of men too. That I've seen in my lifetime. That people buy love all the time, and for some reason there's always some kind of side that's contributing to the family in some type of way, and they look just as crazy in the long run too. Yeah, yeah, I'm telling you, man, for real. I'm sorry, I asked that because like I said, I went through that, y'all. So I try to ask questions that something that I went through and kind of still going through. I just don't understand how it's so many choices out there, but you only want to choose the easiest path. So I call it the easiest path to the poom poom. Like it's so many other out there.
And that's why so many women are in the positions that they're in, is because they lead with that and think that that's going to get them everything that you want. And it's not it's not it. You know what I'm saying? If you can't take care of yourself, if you physically, like realistically cannot do for yourself as a woman, what makes you think that this man is obligated to take care of you? Just because you gave him some poom poom? No. Ain't none that good in the world. Ain't no D that good in the world that's all you have to bring to the table, and I'm just going to give you the world. No. But women.
We're a friendship.
Women.
20-year friendship.
Lord help them.
20-year friendship gone.
Don't nobody want, they say that they want a friendship and this, that, and the other, but they want you to do all these things as a friend. If I'm just your friend, I'm not obligated to buy dinner every time we go out. I'm not obligated to pay your rent and your bills and things just because we're friends and we're getting to know each other and we're dating, courting, whatever.
Yeah.
Your choice of word. It's all the same to me. That doesn't obligate you to have to do those things just because, we're getting to know each other.
Okay, and I'm gonna go to something else after I ask you this. During any of that process, you didn't see any signs at all that was going on before you actually found out.
No.
With the kids.
No.
Oh, they didn't. Okay.
No.
Oh, they kept.
And I don't think that it was like an ongoing thing.
Hard 4.
I think it was something that happened a few times, maybe. I don't know. But I don't think it was an ongoing thing because he didn't have that much alone time, quote unquote. But like I said, you make time for what you want.
True. Can cousins date? How far removed? Real quick, JD. Can cousins date and how far removed?
I would say no, and just no. I don't care how far back it goes.
So that's a trick question, huh? Is that trying to trick me? Nah, the reason I'm telling you, the reason why I brought that up because I've seen it. I got hunched by my girl because my female girl, they were 16. I remember 16. One of them was a junior, one of them was a senior. I was probably in the 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? And they put it on me, hunching me. You know what I mean?
But did they know that you were cousins?
Yeah, we stayed in the same household. That's how it happened. I
No.
came from Miami and moved to Georgia, and they just I don't know. I just saw myself learning new stuff. I'm like, what in the world?
Because that happened to like my sister. She had this crush on this guy, and she brought him home, and my mom was like, "You don't know who this is?" And we was like, "No," because we really didn't grow up with family. But had she not brought this guy home, she wouldn't have known. So that's kind of different. If you didn't know that this was your family member or whatnot, okay. However, it's still weird. You're my cousin. Now I can't unsee what I've seen, but we can't continue. Like, how do you explain that to people?
Exactly. Continuing. Now, if you continue, now you know you're wrong.
Exactly. That's why if you didn't know, like honestly didn't know, and you found out,
yeah, that's different.
Okay, we got to cut this off. But if you already have a family and all of that, it may be one of those things. You can, just hush. I don't even want to explain it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's gone too far at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Well, this is gonna be the last one, y'all, and I hope I don't make you, JD. You know we cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Here we go. All right. So I'm gonna just go forward on this. It says Black women fail the most at marriages right now.
Yeah, they do.
And it's nothing to be proud of. But some of the shout out comes from the trauma that white women had felt for years and has pushed onto to their sisters, which is Black women. How do you feel about that, JD? And then we'll go to the brother.
Okay, say that one more time.
Some of the trauma came from YT women that dragged them there through the process of some of the hurt that they went through during those slavery years when they found out that their husband was having relations with the slaves, or when it transitioned to the maids. Our grandmothers and great grandmothers were maids back in the day. That's some of the first jobs that they had on some plantations.
Okay, so
still.
let me see if I understand what you're saying. So us Black women are having an issue with marriage due to the fact that we thinking about our husbands being ran by white folks back in the slave days?
No. So basically, some of the same trauma that the white women had felt, they felt like they could get to the point where we're at now, where it's I'm not saying it's equal pay, but voting and becoming political leaders and just making things fair across the board. The only way they get there is by strength in numbers with women, making feminism and things of that nature. But what it did was held down a group of people because remember, another group of people are Latinos, but they don't go through the same trauma as our Black women. And now you have just as many Latino women as far as population as Black women. And I'm thinking that they exceed us 19 to 13% in the American population that I'm speaking on. That trauma that the white women pushed onto, well, this is just my feeling. okay, from what I can research, some of that trauma that they pushed onto them to get a little power to become what they are today.
No bets win.
How do you feel about that? Was it a plus because you still gonna have to have someone to push the movement for women to become equal to the men? Not saying you guys are all the way equal, of course, but it's as close as it's ever been.
I don't
Do you
think
feel
that.
any trauma from that or no?
I don't feel any trauma from a lot of things. I mean,
Okay.
I'm just real disconnected when it comes to
Okay, I
statistics
got
of, you know what I'm saying?
you. I
Because
got you. I got you.
we cause our own stuff. If you keep going back to slavery and this and that, how you ever go get ahead? You know what I'm saying? We make excuses for where we're at instead of looking at ourselves and saying, this is why I'm where I'm at. In my opinion.
No, I dig it. I dig it.
So
I definitely dig it.
you
Okay. So
create
no
your
excuses.
own. You create your own
No
world.
excuses, regard. You create
Exactly.
your own world.
Exactly.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Chris.
She's spot on. That's why I'm just being quiet.
Okay. All right. So the same belief. Do you feel like black women needed to join that movement? We're talking about the movement where the working woman came into
They probably
independency.
do, but we can't get along long enough to create to do anything because we're so,
You're talking about black women.
Black women, yes. Everybody but us can do things in numbers, but us, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like Hispanics, they can be 20 of them in a house, in a one bedroom, and they go all get
let's talk
along
about
and they go slowly do what they need to do. And everybody go get out and get you know what I'm saying? But
okay,
you
but
can't
why?
have 3 black women in a house that get along.
Why? So do you put that on black women or black men, or you just put that on both?
I think it's I really think that it's more black women that make things difficult. I really do. And I love me. I love, my black men to the fullest. However,
But there's white women that can't stay with their mom and argue with their mom too in the
well,
same
that's
house.
true, but I don't know what it's like to be a white woman, so I don't think about what they go through. I really don't care.
And that's what I'm saying, JD. That's some of the trauma that they bring and that was learned. These are learned behaviors that we're doing right now. You don't think so?
Damn.
Do you think black women were used to be together? Black men, black women, you think that community ever was together? Ever?
Dice are out.
Business wise, it's not gonna be perfect.
Well, no, nothing is perfect. However, it could be a whole lot better than what it is.
Exactly.
I find that I work better with everything but my own. Just from experience of working, and I work in HR, so I work around a lot of people. But
Chris
my people is the hardest people to work with.
Chris and Tay, you guys remember my first sentence? Cultures appreciate each other, but for some reason, social media has really beat us up with the algorithms that we heard from.
Right.
Point is 4.
You see what I'm saying? JD hit it right. Go ahead, Tay. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Tay. I'm just saying, y'all.
It was funny, man. It's hard not to kind of get into a little mini Tupac rant about this.
Go ahead,
but it just blows my mind. Like I was in a live, and
7.
this lady came up there, and I guess she was from Texas.
7 out.
And she said she noticed that more of the black women were settling down and marrying Hispanic men. And proceeded to say that it's because black men wasn't on their job like that and we wasn't doing this and doing that. But then turned around and said the only reason why other races of women want us is because of our stuff. Right? So
interesting.
It was just funny to me, like, and then another lady got up on there, had the nerve to say, oh, the numbers are against us, and a lot of black men in jail, and just start going on this tirade. And I'm like, well, hold on for a minute. It's everything that you naming but you. What do jail numbers have to do with us on the outside? Like, are people in jail possible suitors for you?
They've been trying to make them.
Yeah, like, I didn't understand that part. Like, why are you putting people that's not in society? Why are you lumping them up with people us on the outside? I was confused about that, and so it just got me to thinking, like, oh, the numbers are the numbers. Then I went to go show them, how most of us aren't in jail, most of us aren't, rainbow community and things of this nature. And it was just a whole, I don't know how you like excuses, right? But then when you go look at the numbers, the marriage rate, it's like it don't.
I want to talk about this right now.
It don't even show what you're saying.
Exactly, Tay. That's the whole. Tay, man. This is why I appreciate you. Seriously, that's why I brought up the algorithm and all that stuff earlier. A lot of this stuff is lies, more lies. You know what I mean? How you doing, Sassy? I see you.
How you doing?
You know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't get it, and I don't get it some more. How you doing, Lex?
How are you?
Man, we're pretty good. We're pretty good. We're talking about a couple things. We said dating your friend's ex, and now we're talking about, I guess, just owning it as a culture. Just owning it as a culture. Stop having it peace. You know what I mean? First of all, how do you feel about cousins dating? How do you feel about that, Lex?
I feel you should go to jail.
You should go to jail.
Go to jail. That's the case.
And when you get out of jail, you should go to hell.
Not the hell.
Okay, what about your friend's ex? What about dating your friend's ex? How about that? Because that seems like the first question is a silly question. Dating your friend's ex. If you are in a successful relationship, that ex is already gone. Your friend starts dating that ex that you don't care about it. Where is your relationship with your best friend?
You talking to me? Oh.
Yeah, both of you guys. Yeah.
I would know, honestly, because that never happened to me. But I'm pretty sure I cut them off. Honestly, as a friend. Well, I wouldn't even do all of that. I'll just probably just keep them from a distance, honestly.
Even if you didn't care about the person.
I mean, it's an ex, I'm not gonna care unless like we recently just started, breaking up. Okay, that's different. But like, I don't care about you. You're in the past. Like, you're long gone. Like, I'm not even thinking about you right now. My mind is on me. That's different. I'm not gonna care who that person date. But if we just recently broke up like 2 years ago, or like maybe even a year ago, that's a problem. Now we got a problem. But it's been like 4 years, 5 years. I damn near have kids now. I got my own car, and I got this, I got that.
Yeah,
I'm worried about
yeah.
that. I ain't worried about that. I don't care.
Okay,
I do
all
not
right.
care. I'm like, oh wow, you date my ex. Oh wow, okay.
Oh my
How's
God.
that going? I probably ask questions like,
Exactly.
how's that going? Honestly.
You'll show up at the wedding though, right?
Um, dang. You could deep ass
That's
question.
nasty work. That's nasty work.
Um,
You can let Sassy answer if you don't want to. You can let
Probably
Sassy
for my
answer.
friend, yes, but I'll probably stay there for like at least like 10 minutes at least. Like,
10
yeah, I
minutes.
gotta get.
Now you just bought a dress. You in the wedding now. You're gonna be in the wedding.
Yeah, that's true. So I'll be there for ten
I'm playing.
minutes. I'll say
I'm
that.
playing. I'm playing. I'm playing. Go ahead, Sassy.
Okay.
Go ahead, Sassy. Date your
No,
friend.
I'ma say no. All the nasty shit we done did, and every time I see them, I'll be thinking about him doing what he did to me, or vice
Oh,
versa. I don't want to have them thoughts when I see my friend and my ex together. Nah, I'ma
oh,
say no, no. That's
Mm.
against woman's code, man. Nah, she better get another dick. Mm-mm.
oh.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
That was a
All
lot.
these D,
Nah.
all these D's out here, and you gonna want to be that. That's gonna raise some eyebrows. Like, was y'all digging each other when we were together?
Yeah.
Vice versa. We said that. Vice versa as men. That's what we said. Vice versa. Go ahead, Tay.
And then, wait, I got something juicy to say. So you know
Go
how
ahead. Go ahead.
sometimes you fantasize about certain people and this, that, and the other.
Oh, here we
So
go.
what? So were they doing that stuff? You know what I mean? No, that's a no for me. No.
But
Go
what
ahead.
if they wasn't doing it until after the relationship was over?
How do you know what's in
Like,
somebody's head? Yes,
okay,
sir.
this is what I want to
Yes.
ask the women right now. I'm asking the
How are
women
you?
because we don't know
One of those
what's in you guys' head because the woman has
Just
to
one. Let
agree.
me show you which one.
Oh, I got the woman has to agree to the I guess you want to say situationship. The woman has to agree to it, right?
Or the man.
So
It depends.
no, I'm saying he knows his friend. Sassy, you on mute. You on mute, Sassy. Okay, he knows his friend is going to be upset. You heard what Tay said earlier. Now we know our homeboy gonna be upset, or we know that okay, you know what, he's not gonna mess with me no more. Maybe for 6 months to a year. I don't know, maybe 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Now, as a woman, how do you think that woman feels? Even let's just say she never been through that before. So I'm just saying, how do you guys think the woman feels? It happened in college all the time. Come on. I know y'all remember
That's
college
just
days.
nasty, y'all. I'm telling you because I'm a visual person. I'm a very, very, very visual person. That's just nasty. It's nasty.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I got
Yeah, yeah. All the men in the world, you gonna choose out of all the men in the world. My homegirl is gonna choose to be. Nah, that ain't cool for me.
you.
It's
Okay, all
not.
right.
Honestly, I really honestly don't care because honestly, you don't know what they have. Like, if you moved on from somebody, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you shouldn't be dating because it's my ex boyfriend. It's like, I don't know. That's just a childish way of thinking. I don't know.
Okay, all right, all right.
Long
What
as
All
it's
would
right.
not
So
my
the second part.
sibling.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Now,
ahead,
if
Tay.
it's my sibling, bro, you dating my sibling? I'm gonna feel some type of way. 'Cause that's weird. I gotta see you now. Like, ew. Now my friend dated my sibling. I'm gonna feel some type of way. 'Cause that's weird. Like,
Yeah,
why
that
are
is
you
weird.
dating my brother and we're friends? Like, okay. And then all you do
Wait,
is want to
wait,
talk about
wait,
my
wait,
brother.
wait. So you mean if your homegirl dated your brother, you would feel some kind of way?
Yeah, because
Hmm.
that's weird.
That's how
My
I
family.
became best friends
That's
with
what
my
my
best
sister
friend. She was
said.
dating my brother.
I mean, would
Yeah,
you
man.
want someone
Hold on.
dating
We
your
got to talk
brother
about
and
that.
you're friends with them and all they do is talk about your brother? Like,
No, you have
okay.
boundaries. You have boundaries. I don't want to hear
But
about my
men,
brother. I live with him. You know?
oh, but men, it don't bother us men though.
No.
You know?
That would
So
I
you
Okay,
wouldn't
say your
care.
friend or your homeboy dated your sister, you wouldn't feel no type of way.
at what age? Because when I was younger, I probably would have a problem with it. But as I got older, and I think he's progressed as a man. I know a lot of things about him. I don't hang around no crazy dudes, that would just run off on her and have a baby with her and not take care of the kid. You know what I'm saying? Like they take care of. I got some stand up friends. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I had to think about it like that.
Mm.
I was young. I had a young mindset at first, and then later on in my life, I was like, hey, you know what? My friend actually pretty cool. Probably could have, you know what I mean? Even though she had my sister, my youngest sister is the one I really care about. My older sister, I wanted her to get married too, acting like I'm her dad. But she gonna pick her man, whoever it is, cool. If it would have been one of my friends, okay, cool. But my younger sister, I protected a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So when she got 24, 25, and I started seeing all the guys I was pushing off, and I'm like, hold on, man, I done threatened all these dudes. I'm talking about seriously, like I'm
Uh-huh.
talking about. See, she a
Yeah,
line girl, so
exactly.
so Delta
It was weird.
was dating what am I talking about? Oh man, Blue Five. not a not a Q, not a Kappa, not a Alpha, a Sigma. My bad. So she was dating a Sigma, and she got married to a Sigma. And in my time, all my friends were the top Sigmas. I mean, going all the way to Atlanta. So I couldn't visualize her with that guy, and then I started noticing how petty I was. I'm like, man, hold on, we're in college. She's supposed to be enjoying her life. She graduated college. She's with a guy that was trying to get himself together. I know everything about him, and I think that's what hurts us a little bit as men. We're like, oh man, you know what? The Greek boys, they really be off the chain. So you know what I mean? It's a little different. It kind of hurt me at first when I was visualizing. I'm like, Sassy, I was visualizing the wrong stuff. You feel me? And then I wasn't visualizing, oh, you know what? Is she going to be healthy enough to have a baby later on? Are they going to be financially stable enough to not ask me for money as her brother?
Well,
I didn't visualize that.
I don't know because a lot of men, one thing I notice if they have
Oh
a little
shoot,
sister,
Lawless, what's
they
up, family?
cannot stand them
Just in the
dating or
conversation
trying
on
to
TikTok.
explore
Mm,
having boyfriends and all that. I've noticed.
mm,
Let it be a brother though. They'll let them go explore having girlfriends, multiple girlfriends. But if it's a girl, you're like, what about your boyfriend? And like they give you this attitude, like you're not even supposed to have a boyfriend or something. It's like, okay, so what you want me to have a girlfriend? And then you
is that
judge me
not
because
fair?
I'm a lesbian? Or I'm sorry, I don't know if you can say that.
Is that not fair?
So I was the baby of out of five. I was the last one. I had three brothers and one sister, and I don't know, because I was always spoiled. So my brothers protected me.
Mm,
But one time, this guy, I dated him for a long time, and when I broke up with him, everybody in the family was mad, and they was like, "Why you would give him another chance?" I said, "No, Ninja, you give him a chance. I'm done."
mm,
For real.
Yeah, so they wanted me to keep on going. I wasn't happy, so I told them, "Y'all date his ass. I ain't, I'm done." That
mm.
was kind of funny. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with not letting your sister date one of y'all. Okay, I don't see nothing wrong with it. So, but anyway, what we were talking about also was cultures. Cultures appreciating our culture, but for some reason we don't appreciate our own. It seems like we're losing the appreciation of it for some reason. You can correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but we came up with some good stuff earlier. To me, I feel like our black women. Shout out to our black women that went through all the crazy trauma of because we beat you guys up a lot about the transition period on becoming independent. All right, it's just when you get that power, you got to know what to do with it. A lot of men got beat up for cheating and doing this and doing that to their families and creating too many families outside of the home. But it seems like the same type of power is being bestowed upon our women in this day and age. In reverse, it is happening in another type of way. And it seems like little by little, we see that the cultures are now dating each other instead of dating in the same uh I guess when I say ethnic group or race, the numbers show that, black men and black women, they still are getting married in a high ratio. But as we see now, it's more acceptable for a white man to date a black woman and a black woman to date a black man to date a white woman, things of that nature. How you guys feel about that? Do you think
I would never date
we
outside
appreciate
my
culture?
race. I don't care how
Why
bad
not?
it gets. I'm not dating outside my race.
Why?
And I
I
respect anyone
mean,
that does. If that's what you choose to do, that is totally on you. If one of my
Why?
kids
Why
came
wouldn't you?
home with another, I'm going to have to respect that. But it won't be me.
Okay,
So
why
what
not
they
though?
do
Tell
have
me why.
nothing to do with me. I
Tell me
won't be
why
a
you
black
would.
man.
Okay. All
I
right.
just, I
Okay.
just, I want my own.
Perfect.
Period. I'll be by myself before I go to another, and I've been there, done that in my lifetime. Where
There we
I
go.
was
Okay.
approached by someone outside of my race, and I respectfully, tell them, I'm flattered and all of that, and what you have don't turn me on. I'm
Yeah,
not going
lawless,
outside my
but
race, respectfully.
with
And I've
me,
never got any
um,
pushback from
my
it. You
mom
know
is
what I'm
mixed,
saying? They're
so
respectful of it, but
that's
they're
where I stand
used
with it.
to us
It's
black women,
I'm
gawking
already
over them because they have the money, they have this, they have that. And,
Exactly.
but I'm not that woman. I don't care what you have because guess what? I got my own. So I don't need you for what you have. So that, and a black man, you can't entice me with your money and the things that, you know what I'm saying? I need to want you in for everything but materialistic things.
Okay. Okay. Who's that? Loving down at the bottom. Loving.
Oh, hello, hello. Hi,
How you,
Sassy. Hey,
how do you
Sassy
feel about that?
Check.
How do you feel about that statement?
I don't.
Do I need to read it again?
We all have
Yes, I
different
just
walks.
got in.
I get what everybody's
Cultures are
saying.
appreciating each other
If they want to preserve how they look,
more than
that's
they
natural.
are.
That's
Well,
normal.
let's say social media is showing
But
it because, like I say,
me,
social media is fake.
um,
Cultures, social media is
me
showing that cultures
personally,
are appreciating each other more than they are
my
their same
mom is
race
mixed,
on social media. Okay, again.
That's confusing.
so
Okay.
that's I can't. My mom is
Do
mixed,
you feel
so yeah, that's where I'm at with
that it's
that.
going to be a norm? Will you date outside your race?
Yeah, that's
So basically, dating
everything
out.
is
So
seems to
do I feel that
divide,
it's going to be a norm to date
but
outside of
I
my
get why.
race?
But it ain't got to be like that because I don't think anybody's impure anything anymore. We've been around the world too much. We've been in way too long to be. Everybody ain't
Yeah,
mixed and mingled.
you see it a lot. It's unfortunate. I
How do
think
you say
that
unfortunate?
I say it's unfortunate in that it's diluting the black culture, and we're a great people and a very strong people, and to not have
See, this
that
the thing.
still is
When they say we're diluting the great culture, the black people are 70% of the world.
authentic black love.
I don't think
The
you can
father
dilute
having a baby,
a.
have that to where that's coming to where it's getting diluted more and more and more.
We don't have a recessive gene.
Part because we are
We're
great
not.
people. That's
We're
why
not.
everybody wants a part of us.
That's not part of our chemical makeup.
So yeah, I think it's unfortunate to some degree that we don't know how to be
We have
respectful of
a
each other.
dominant gene. That's what we possess.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
I don't know, you guys. I don't know if I can get used to that thing being a different color. I just don't think I can.
But
Let's
they,
go.
you hear that?
That thing. You so silly, Courtney.
That's another big reason. I don't even like two fair skinned brothers. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's I don't know. I want you black as
See, I
me
don't
or
mess with
blacker.
everybody. I like women. That's me.
Nothing wrong with that.
I like women.
Okay. Hey, listen. I'm hearing everybody. What was that? I didn't hear Alexis say anything yet, but I'm hearing everybody, and I'll let Tay speak on it first. Tay, can you kind of speak on some of it? Can you kind of speak on why some of us black men date outside of our race?
I'm gonna say these days, it's just the talk.
Do you think we really, like, the majority really does that?
The majority. What you mean? What do you mean by that?
Majority of black men.
No.
You just
I think that I think I think more black men, whether it be a little bit, a little percentage, or whatever you want to call it, I think the option is there more.
watch
And
this, y'all.
and for me, I think a lot of the talk around relationships is nasty. It's crazy work. As far as I hear a lot of mogul talk, a lot of business talk, a lot of Fortune 500 company talk. This black generational wealth
Exactly
talk.
what it is.
I'm struggling.
Like they've been raised by dukes and kings and princes and knights at a round table talk. This thing where we don't have enough money to date. Just a lot of these narratives that go around that are just plain ridiculous. And that's one of the reasons why I think, black men go outside their race.
Last question, Tay. Why don't you think they show more Hispanic dating black women than they do white men?
Say that one more time.
Because there also are Hispanic men, Indian men, Samoan men, all other type of men are dating black women too, and getting married to them. Why don't they show that image?
Yeah, but see,
But they
but that's
show
what
the
I'm
white.
saying. But that's what I'm saying though. So when I look at these numbers, I don't see that. I don't see that. You got to show me that. And what I'm seeing is we're marrying each other. Black men are getting married more at double the rate, even though it's still low, but it's double the rate outside. I just see a bunch of dating, but I don't see them just scooping up black women like like hotcakes.
So in reality, y'all, he's saying majority of black men are actually getting married to black women. Majority,
I believe it.
majority. Yeah, and everything's really about the push for social media. That's why we're really bringing this up. $40 on one outfit for my week. Who is that, Chris? Okay. Hey, listen. The last thing, y'all, before we get out of here, and I think JD spoke on this earlier. JD, if you want to touch on it, you can. And it's not listen. This ain't a beat up session or anything like this. It's just a structured conversation. That's it. We've seen from '96. You can look this up. From '96 to today, a lot of our, including my mother, black women have failed in marriages the most out of all races.
Okay, black man. Why
Do
is
you
that?
think?
The reason
No, black
why
women. Yeah, go ahead. Why do you think that? Because I want to see if you guys is gonna complete the sentence that I was
So the
about to say. Go ahead.
reason why black women are failing in marriage is not because they don't want to be married. It's because a lot of BLK men, they see black women as hookups.
Mm.
They see them as a toy, a disposable toy. So for y'all to say we're failing, no, we're not failing, honey.
You
You
all are.
black men are failing. Us black men, I don't remember the last time a black man ever said, I want to marry a black woman and I
Here
want to
we
treat her
go.
right. I don't want her to be a slave owner to me.
Here we
I
go.
just want to be
That's why.
partnership.
Now you see, lawless. Here we go. Not touching that.
Socially okay. You know, I've never heard a man say that. It's always, hey, what you doing? You chilling? Okay, let's do this and let's do that. Yeah, you look good. Yeah, what's up with that? Oh, yeah, what about your friend? So for y'all to sit here and say that black women are failing, no, black men
This
are
is
failing.
well. This is me. This is me.
Nah,
This is
nah.
to the other guy. This is me.
I
I
know,
wanted to
I know, I
bring that
know.
up.
We hear this all the
Right.
time. And then black men say all the time to us, we are not going, I do not want to sign those papers because it's just paperwork. They don't want to marry us because it's just paperwork. They don't want to go through the process of that. So what y'all
Why
do
don't you
is
think?
y'all hook with us, right? And then y'all treat us like one night stands, and then you wonder why we don't treat y'all right. And then this is why we go outside our race. I never dated outside my race ever. But what I would say is be okay women. They go outside their race because they're ready for marriage. They're ready to take care of that woman. Why is that? Why do we have to beg BLK men to be men to us? But outside, y'all willing to fight for those other women that don't give a fuck about you. Excuse my French.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
don't care about you. I heard Spanish women how they talk about you. They just want your money. And I hate to say it, but that's the only thing they want. They want to pipe you up. They want to hype you up and flirt with you and treat you. And I hate to say, they treat you like a prostitute. Oh, I don't know if you could say that. Ooh.
You can say that. Uh, Listen, I get it.
They
Listen.
they they they
I
want
hear it.
more than their money though. They want that wood. They do.
That's why I said they treat you like a prostitute.
So
What you
that's
said?
I would like to say something.
Well, last time a freaking Spanish woman said, I care about your mental health. They don't care about you. They lie. They lie every time. Them white women
Say
don't care about you
let
either.
the ladies
They're
let
just
the ladies go
bragging.
first. They
I know shit's
I
getting
don't
real.
think.
I know.
no. We're gonna let the ladies get the floor first. Go ahead.
Well,
We'll
I
listen.
don't want
We'll
to
listen.
down all black men. I don't want this to be a because
That
there are
is
some black
down
men
all
that are
black men,
out
but we need to
here.
say the truth. We need to stop holding stuff back in like a freaking tummy
Right.
tuck. It's getting old. We've been holding stuff in since 1996.
But all
Okay,
black men
until
are
now.
not. All black men. I've been married 3 times. I've never actually felt like a hookup or anything like that. I think
To
that
black men, you were married. To black men,
all black men, yes,
all black men.
right.
You got a
But,
divorce. So what I'm saying is like a majority of black
right.
women, if I could you're really lucky. God bless you. I'm glad you got married. But majority of black women, if they could talk about black men right now, they would basically describe it as a prostitute or a goddamn slave owner.
I
Wait,
don't.
wait, wait,
I
Miss
think that
Loving,
that
So let's
depends
stop
on
this.
Miss Loving.
that's the
We
area
coddle
or
men
the.
too much. And this is why men do what they want because we
Hold on.
coddle them.
No, I don't think.
Let her
I
fin-
disagree.
let her rebuttal. Let her rebuttal. Go ahead. Go ahead. Loving and then Sassy. Go ahead. And then
I
the
think
men gonna go afterward. The men are gonna go after. Go ahead.
I think it has a lot to do with you know we're